Welcome back, life travelers, to another video by Ricardos Travels.
All that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me.
Today I thought I would answer some of the questions I've been getting about the build. It seems some of my communications across some of the social media channels seem to be a little misleading, so to clear some of it up, I had shared that I was starting a channel and all the different things that I'd be doing with RV travel, RV lifestyle, RV living, my micro RV build, all the different equipment and parts. But it seems some folks took it as that I had hundreds of videos up already, or at least that I had videos and everything that I said I was going to have on my channel. So that was confusing to some and frustrating to others, so I apologize about that. But I have included all the products and gear, or as much as I could, because YouTube limits how much you can put in there, how much text and links and all that good stuff. So I only went over it a little bit in the video, just as an introduction of some of the stuff I do and some of the ways that I do it. This video is going to be a generalization and discussion of each of those items in the micro RV build specifically. So to get started, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. So once you find one of my videos and you click on it, of course, you would go to it. Of course, it's going to have the title right below it. And it's going to have the very important like and subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff. But down below that, you'll see the click more. And some folks know about this and some don't. But to answer a lot of those questions, I put a lot of my information down below this. Well, I don't put it there. I put the information in there, and this is how YouTube does it. They only give you 2 or 3 lines right there. Then everything else is down below. So you got to click show more to see more. So let's click show more. And now you can see we have just all kinds of other links. Of course, the standard support this channels, the tip jars, the Patreon, the Amazon links, and of course you go over there and check out my travel photography and art. A lot of people don't even know that's what I was doing first. That's how I traveled. That's why I traveled, for photography and art. So go over there and check that out. You can support the channel that way as well. And then a short description of the video. And of course this was the channel premiere introduction video, so that's what all this information's about. And then we drop down a little bit further and we got timeline. So if you're looking, and this is the format I'll use in all my videos. So if you don't want to watch the whole video, you can jump down here to see something that you may like, and you click on that number and it'll take you right to that time point or that number within the video. You don't have to watch everything else. So that's a very helpful timeline for you. And then we'll go down a little bit more and I get into the different products and gear and information that went into that video. So let's start with what I've gotten the most questions about, this cooler that requires no power. There's no power, no batteries, no electricity, no nothing. It's the Alpha 85, Siberian Alpha 85. So I can boondock for up to 2 weeks, or an average of 2 weeks, I should say. And that will depend on, is it winter time, is it summer? Do I have a place where I can park the car under trees, or is it out open all the time? Is the ambient temperature cold because it's in the spring or winter or fall? So in the best of conditions, I can get 3 in the hottest of conditions to where it's constantly being baked. There's no tree cover, no nothing. I'm sitting in the middle of the desert, whatever. I'll get a week. So it's 1 to 3 weeks, 2-week average. That's why I say boondocking for 2 weeks. So if you come on down again, right below this, I've got the time formats. If you want to see that item in the video, you click on the number and it will take you to that. And then the link off to the side here, my Amazon link. And of course, if you don't know, Amazon links are affiliate links where it doesn't cost you another penny, costs you nothing to use that link. You'll get the exact same product, exact same page, exact same everything, but I'll make a few pennies. That's about the way it works. If you buy 5 or 6 items, I might get a cup of coffee. So that's not a great money maker there, but it's good information for you. And if enough people purchase it, I'll make a little bit. It helps out. So let's go to that one first. I just wanted to show you. And we'll go to my Amazon link. And it'll do this sometimes. Instead of going right to the product, it says, oh, here, you might like this as well, and gives you all kinds of stuff. But you can see over here on the, it says that Siberian Alpha 85. So you know what it is, Siberian Alpha 85. So that's the Siberian Alpha 65. There's a 45 down here. So you get the idea. It's a Siberian Cooler Alpha Pro Series. So, and these numbers just mean the different sizes. So that's a 65, the 45 quart. That's all these are. So it doesn't matter which one. It just depends on the size you want to get. So let's just click on it. That's actually what it looks like right there. It is a bear safe, bear tested container. Comes with a divider, basket inside for things you don't want getting wet down on the ice. It comes with a cup holder that you can either put inside or outside, and you'll see that in the video as well. So that's the cooler that allows me to stay out for that long. Now don't get confused because they give you these other sponsored links and things like that. I think most of you are aware of that. So just know you're looking for the Siberian Coolers Alpha Pro Series. And then you can get any size that you like. So what's interesting about this cooler is that you can put a couple bags of ice in it. Leave it out on your driveway, your front porch, in June or July in 90-degree something weather, baking with sun, night and day and night and day and night and day, opening it, 3 or 4 times a day, taking things in and out 2 or 3 times a day, and it will still have ice at the end of a week. And if you don't have it in direct sunlight, you're going to have it in the shade a large portion of the time. In my case, it's going to be inside an air-conditioned car a lot of the time, at least at nights. And then the windows will be cracked during the day, so it's ventilation, it's out of direct sun. So yeah, I can get 2 weeks easy and still have, either still have ice or have ice cold water. It might just be water in there, but you stick your hand in, you're not going to leave it there very long because it's ice cold water. So there you have it. Those of you that have been asking about the cooler, so hey, why didn't you give us links to the cooler? Where is it? You said you had a video. Well, here's my first video on it, and there's the links for it. And I will have a unboxing and review on it here in another video. But there you have it for now. You can get it if you need it. The next thing is the bug-free windscreen, and that's the no-see-em. That's a very nice item right there. It just doubles the usefulness of my micro RV because you can lay in bed, have the windows cracked on each side, a breeze coming across. If it's very warm, you can get the fans going, but without any bugs coming in. I can sit there and just enjoy myself without any bugs. So let's see what this one is. So that's it. It comes with a pack of two, so you can have one on both sides of the vehicle. That's a close-up of it. So it has a zipper up front, so you can zip it closed, so it's not even open at all. That's another just side view, what it looks like. And of course, you're supposed to take these off whenever you drive down the road. But if I'm not going very far and I'm not going very fast, I just leave them on. If I'm just going a short ways down the road, if I'm driving around camp, driving through the park, I don't remove them every time I move. If I'm going to be going over 30 miles an hour, certainly hitting the highway, yeah, I take them off. But you don't have to. They're pretty stable. And here's what they look like close up. So you got the rain guard or rain hood over the top. So when it rains, water just runs off. It don't run inside. And they just slip over the window, sort of like a sock. So it's real easy to install and uninstall. And they do very well in high wind. They do not blow off. And I don't even use the straps half the time, but it's got these straps you can see down in the bottom left, so it can strap down in and around it so it can really stay on there. Good. It's got a cord up top so you can snug it real tight. And another thing that's really nice about these is you can roll the window, down or up with this in place. You don't have to remove it and adjust the window and then climb out and do something and readjust it and all that. No, you just roll it up or down, however you want. So that's something really nice to have. This is so popular every once in a while that they say it's not available. I see it. Sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. And then if you can search, the product, the EGP Auto 003D. You can put it in the search somewhere and find it somewhere else on Amazon, or you can jump down to the model number. You can copy that and put it in your search and find it somewhere else on Amazon. So if you ever see that currently unavailable, that's what it is. It's just so popular that they're just selling like hotcakes. So just keep looking back, see if it's there, or sometimes you can copy the product. Put it up here in the search. Just go like that. Put it up there in the search, and then hit the search button up here, and see if it's anywhere else on Amazon. Okay, so that's that item. And in fact, I've got 4 of these. I've got it on all windows, so I can get a really nice breeze going with the windows totally down and be totally bug-free. So that's a must-have. Okay, let's get out of this one and go back. And again, just like above, if you want to see that item on my micro RV, here's the time codes. You just click on them. It'll take them to that point in the video. The next one is a cargo carrier. So I'm highlighting it just so you can see what I'm clicking on, sort of. But you don't have to. If you just click on the link, it takes you to it. So here's the cargo carrier. It's got a hinge up front. It's got a lock in the back. And it's the support arms on the side. And that's what it looks like up top. That's it inside. And it's got 4. So you've got one here, you've got one here, you got one here, and one here. And those are just thumb screws. And it's got a latch on the side. And if you want, you can put one of those little locks through there, if you like. And it's got a keyed lock in the back. So you could have 3 points of lock in this. So that is very good. That's what I use for any of my camp items, like my camp chair, any extra alternative, emergency equipment, or if I'm in the summer or late summer, I'll keep winter gear in there, and vice versa. If it's the spring or fall or winter and I'm expecting it to be cool or cold, I'll put summer clothes up here, because when you're out there traveling, the weather could change drastically. So you don't want to go dressed one way and then you get out there and it's super cold and you don't have anything, or vice versa. So that's what I use that for. And you'll see in some of my videos, I have one of these up top, and I've started working on one on the bottom. So I'll have two of these to carry extra equipment. So that's the cargo carrier, the JEGS 90098 rooftop cargo carrier. Next we have the roof rack that holds the carrier. So you'll see a common theme with everything in this macro RV build. I try to get as many products and gear that is not vehicle specific. You know, if something happens to this car, whether it just wears out, whether I get in an accident, whether it's got to go in the shop for a long time, whatever, I don't want to be stuck without a vehicle and without a RV. So let's just say a shop gets me a rental vehicle, or however, I get a rental vehicle while it's in the shop, or while it's being repaired from being an accident or whatever. Everything inside the macro RV I can take out in around 1 to 2 hours. So certainly in a day time frame, you know, an 8-hour day, I can remove everything out of a macro RV and put it in another vehicle. So this one is a universal rack that fits on top of the car, and it's actually wider, so you can see it's going to stick out a little bit on the side. And you'll see that in my videos. I've just got a pull noodle taped around the end, so I'm not busting my head every time I walk around the car. So here's a close-up for you. That's what it looks like, and you see it's sticking out a little on the end, on each end. Now on mine, because I carry my tent up top, I've moved the whole bar to one side, so it's sticking out double. It's really sticking out here on the passenger side. But again, I've got some pull noodles wrapped around the end and taped there, so people don't bust their head as they walk by. But that's what it looks like on top of the car. And that's a close-up of what it looks like. And it locks on, so no one can walk by and just rip that off the top of your car. It's bolted on, and it's locked. So you got each point that it's anchored with, you got the bolt holding it on, and then you got this locked cover over it so no one can get to the bolt. So this lock is not holding it on there. The bolt is holding it on. That just keeps people from coming by with a ratchet and undoing it from your vehicle and taking it. So that's the sports rack, cargo sports rack. That's gonna do it for this episode 1 of this multiple part series of my macro RV build products and gear. If you have any of these items, please let us know. If you think these items might help you, chime in, comment, and please like, share, comment. And until next time, I hope everybody has happy and safe travels wherever life leads you.
Chance to show that you can be. Well,